So remember, you can request the songs and this list. There's the list right there, 97 of my songs you can pick from. And we're gonna see what we're gonna do now. It's time for Vinyl Spotlight. Okay, Vinyl Spotlight. So we're going to show some records now. I just did a song about records, and now we're going to show some of the records that I have. We got Sir Katoblias in here. How's it going? Oh, what keyboard or synth did I use on Dopamine to drop to get that cool swirly sound? I don't remember. It's something in GarageBand. It's a sound in GarageBand. It might be called swirly. I know there's a sound in there called swirly. I can't remember. I'd have to look if I looked in the thing. I can look it up, and then next time I stream, I could tell you the answer. You got Nate Malsilva in here. How's it going? Inflorescence, thanks for dropping by. I'm glad you're all in here. I can't tell how many people are watching. I never can, so I'm glad when I see you in the chat, I know you're watching. I want to thank everybody for following me recently, too. Gore666 Evil, Nintendan, Ambient, and Morgan Lewis all just followed me. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate that. I'm going to do the vinyl spotlight for you now. So we're going to look at some records from my collection right now. We do this every stream. We look at different things from my collection. So we're going to start with records, and tonight's artist for records is Alice Cooper. That's right. We're going to look at Alice Cooper records, all right? So we're starting with this one. This is the first Alice Cooper record, the earliest Alice Cooper record that I own. It's called Love It to Death, all right? And this has the song I'm 18. I get confused every day. I got this album back when I was probably 18. It seems likely that that was the age I was. That was a long time ago. That's over 30 years have passed. This folds out like this, see? Looks like this. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. A lot of the Alice Cooper albums fold out. They do cool things. All right, so there's that one. This is the second Alice Cooper album I have. It's called Killer. Okay, it's got like a snake on the front and some really badly written words. Okay, Killer. And this one is the one that has Under My Wheels on it. Be My Lover, a couple of the hits that were on that album, okay? These are from the 70s we're looking at now. This is School's Out. Remember this? School's Out was a popular song that kids love around time when school ends. Everybody, plays that song. This is like a little desk, right? And it opens up and the record's inside it. Now, some of you may know out there that this record originally came wrapped in a pair of underwear. A pair of, like, girls' underwear, right? So that's hard to find that one. I found this, at the store for a buck or something. Every time I see this record anywhere, I always open it up and say, oh, yeah, the underwear, they're not going to be in there. And they never are, right? One day, I went down to the thrift store, and there was a copy of School's Out. Here it is. And I looked at it sitting there, and I said, yeah, the underwear's not going to be in there. And I opened it up, and the underwear are in there. They're on the record. That's how the record originally came, packaged with those underwear on there. And a lot of times, this record is very old, so those underwear sometimes are ripped and they're all, they've fallen apart. But these are in real good condition, these underwear. You might be able to wear these underwear, all right? How much did I pay for this? Read it and weep. $1.95 I paid for this. All right? Nobody knew that those underwear were in there but me. All right? All right, somebody asked in the chat here, how much hash have you smoked in your life? It was Edel Leet. And the answer is, I have not smoked any hash in my life because I've never smoked anything. I've never even smoked a cigarette. That's your answer. This was the first Alice Cooper album that I bought new. I bought this brand new at the record store, and I think in 1987. It's $1 Billion Babies. All right, this has $1 Billion Babies is the song that everybody knows from this album. And if you open it up like this, it looks like a wallet inside. See that? It looks like a snake skin wallet. Okay. But some people, when they bought this, there was a paper dollar inside it, apparently. There was some kind of paper money, maybe with Alice Cooper's face on it. Mine didn't come with that. It's kind of upsetting that I didn't get that, because I bought it brand new. All right. Here's the next one. It's called Muscle of Love. This is from 1974, I believe. And comes in this cardboard box, right? It's in a cardboard box. The record's inside of here. Instead of just coming in a sleeve, it comes in an actual very thick cardboard box. That's how this record came packaged. All right, so that's didn't have too many hits on it. Muscle of Love was the hit. All right, the next Alice Cooper album I got here is Welcome to My Nightmare. All right, that's from 1975. There it is. Welcome to my nightmare. I think you're gonna like it. All right, so there's that one. And it took me years to collect all these. I've been buying these for years. Up until maybe 2 years ago, I bought a couple of these that I still was buying. Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. It's another one. You can click like this. Scare people. All right, Alice Cooper Goes to Hell, and you can go to hell. Okay. Alice Cooper Goes to Hell. All right. Then we got this one. It's called Lace and Whiskey. Lace and Whiskey. All right. And that is not one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums. All right. It has a song called You and Me on it, which was like a ballad. It sounds like it's just he was trying to have a hit, basically, and he did. It was a hit, but it doesn't sound like, it looks like this guy right here was singing it. Of course, that is Alice Cooper, but it doesn't look anything like him. He doesn't have his makeup on or anything. Somebody's asking me if I listen to these or do I just collect them. No, I listen to them. I've been listening to records, since I was a kid. When I was 5 or 6 years old in the 70s, back in 76, I played my dad's Beatles records all the time. So I've been listening to records all my life. We got GMAC 0804 here by accident. Thanks for being here by accident. I'm always glad when people are here by accident. That makes me happy. Scanboy is here. Cool. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. We got anybody else? Did I miss any good questions here? Someone wants to know if I can cut their hair. I don't cut my hair, so no, I can't cut yours. But somebody who cuts hair can probably. And somebody wants to know how big the bowl is. There's no bowl used on this. You get a professional barber. Doesn't even have to be a barber, but somebody who knows what they're doing. You don't need a bowl. That's not something that you need. It's not necessary. All right, back to the Alice Cooper albums. We got to get going here. We still have some more. We got this one, right? This is called From the Inside, like this. And you can open it up like this, and it's a little room. Look at that. There's a room inside, and there's actually a door. There's actually a door right here. Alice Cooper's in there, see? If you turn the record around, there's doors on the back, too, that you can open up, see? That's called From the Inside, all right? That's got a really wild cover there. I got a few more Alice Cooper albums to show you tonight. This one's called Flush the Fashion. Came out in 1980. This is one of my favorite Alice Cooper albums. It doesn't really have any hits on it. There's a song called Clones that some people know, but I really enjoy listening to this album. It's a good one. Flush the Fashion. Check it out if you've never heard it. This is another of my all-time favorite Alice Cooper albums, Special Forces. Doesn't have any hits on it, but to me they're all hits. It's a great album. You haven't heard it. And Alice doesn't remember recording it, he says. He doesn't remember anything about it because he was doing a lot of drugs at the time. He doesn't even remember writing the songs. That's a good one. And we got this one. It looks like a bunch of gibberish, right? It's called Zipper Catches Skin is the name of this album. Not many people have heard this one, unless you're an Alice Cooper fan. Then you've listened to it probably. All right, that's called Zipper Catches Skin. That's from the early 80s. somebody, we got LPVK Slopsky or Siopsky. I try to say these names. I'm sorry if I get them wrong. What camera do I use? I'm using a Samsung SCL 810 High 8 videotape camera from the 1990s. It's not a digital camera. This is an analog tape camera that is, at least 25 years old. That's what I'm streaming with. Saxon Warlords in the house. How's it going? Good to see ya. Claudin _ A. Hola. So, I'm trying to keep up with everything everybody's saying. All right, we got a couple more Alice Cooper albums so we can move on. Vinyl Spotlight's taking a long time tonight, isn't it? All right. We got this one here. This one's called Dada. It's another really weird Alice Cooper album. It's a concept album that a lot of people have not heard this album, I guess. There's no hits on it or anything like that. I got this one and Zipper Catches Skin, that last one. I got these both a couple years ago at an estate sale, and they were two of the Alice Cooper albums I was still missing, so I bought them. They are promotional copies, however. Then after that, Alice Cooper didn't put anything out for 2 or 3 years, and then he put out this album, Constrictor. That was his comeback album, 1986. Yep, there it is. Had a song on it from the movie Friday the 13th, part 5, was it? I'm trying to remember. He's Back was from that movie. That was his hit at the time. So there it is. And Alice is still putting out albums. He puts one out every other year, and they weren't on vinyl for a long time. He stopped putting them out on vinyl. Those are all the vinyl Alice Cooper albums I have. Actually, I have one more that I couldn't find in time to show you, but that's Greatest Hits, Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. I had it somewhere else. I couldn't see it. Those Amazing Lights,